In this video I'm going to show you how to keep your internet Wi-Fi, other devices such as a radio player, a light, or even a baby monitor, all powered on uninterruptedly, even when the power fails. This solution is extremely simple, it's affordable, it's reliable, and will guarantee you the longest lifespan of batteries, saving you cost and maintenance. So follow this video and I'll show you how to keep dancing even when load shedding hits you. I'm an electrical engineer and I worked on this solution to create something that's really simple for anybody at home to do. At the same time it's affordable and it's very reliable. So here are the parts to do this yourself. You get this intelligent power supply unit with battery backed up. And they're generally used for things like access control doors or CCTV cameras, and they're widely available and extremely reliable. I prefer the Electronics version. It's made in South Africa and it goes for about 300 Rand, which is about $25. This unit, as soon as it loses power on the mains, it continues to give you a 12 volt output. You can do a lot of 12 volt. I've decided to put in a 12 volt car cigarette lighter socket, and that way I can use multitudes of devices and gadgets out there running on 12 volt cigarette lighters, such as universal power adapter and many other devices and camping equipment and so forth, lights. So what I did is I drilled a little 20mm hole, I popped in the socket, I wired in some wires, and I put on some lugs, and you simply just connect that to your socket, and voila, you have a power supply unit with a 12 volt car cigarette lighter output. The rating on these are 3.2 amps. I'll go into the details on my blog later on, but now I can put in a universal power adapter. I can select the correct socket for something like my Wi-Fi and internet I want to keep powered on. Remember to check your polarity and the voltages beforehand. That's extremely important. You can see there's 9 volts over there. See that there's 9 volts, and on the power socket adapter you can see the polarity. Basically the inside terminal must be positive. I'll quickly show you to measure that, make sure your voltages are correct. I put the red one on the inside, black one on the outside, and my multimeter shows me a positive 9.54. I'll show you how it works if you do it the other way around. Red on the outside, black on the inside. This is incorrect. It shows you a minus 9.53. So that's how I know if your polarity is correct. For more details you can Google that, or you can check the details on the blog. But I know this one is correct. It's 9.54. Voltage is here about 9. It's close enough. Plug it in, and you can see the LED at the top flashing. Independent if the power is plugged in or not. That's how simple that is. I can, for example, change this. I can even run my baby monitor from this. My baby monitor takes 7.5 volts. I'm going to put it on 6 volts. That'll be fine. Again, remember, first check the polarity before you plug it into your monitor. Very important. If you don't do that, you can blow your devices permanently. You don't want to do that. See, positive 6.46. If you do not know much about electronics, and this time already feel lost, get someone to help you rather than destroy your own devices. You see, I can plug that one in. And my baby monitor is switched on. Put on a little night light, independent if the power is plugged in or if Eskom fails you with load shedding. For some extra fun, you can buy yourself a little inverter. This is sine wave modified inverter. You get modified sine wave and pure sine wave. There's a difference. You can run different electronic devices from them. This one is really cheap, 300 Rand, $25. Plug that in. About the maximum you can draw from this is about 40 watts. Don't go above it. I'm going to blow a fuse. Not edible, but it'll blow a fuse. So for example, run my light. Then, as you see, independent if the power is switched on or not. Completely uninterrupted. And as I showed previously in another video, my CD player. You can run obviously many types of devices. You can also run your television, but not the way it's set up as here. It will take you a slight modification, but I'll show you that in the next video. Please follow my blog. You'll get all the details there, wiring diagrams, and you can ask me questions and leave comments. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep those lights shining. Cheers.